decide is yours alone, Master.
You would betray me. Have you lost all sense?
You believe me, then? That's a bit of a relief, actually. Thanks, cuz.
Hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Not like a curative to fill one with... Curse you! All that planning and... for what?
Phew! I appreciate the confidence, cuz 'twas a welcome surprise. But I can't linger here, I'm afraid. My apologies for this. Follow after me, if you can. Succeed, and I'll share the truth of all of this.
The right to decide is yours alone, Master. Follow me, then. Unless you doubt my sense of direction. Choppers! There's no escaping them!
This spell will empower you with elemental magic. But of course there isn't. You may depend upon me. We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
This stale air sets me ill at ease.
Master! Master, can you hear me? Are you unharmed?
Pray seek an exit. I shall search for a way to rejoin you.
We meet again. Hoy there. I take it you lost your footing as well? You seem to have fared better than I did. I took the fall for Augustine, only to find myself waist deep in monsters. Still, so long as he escaped, I'd wager that makes this a job well done. Speaking of, I was to tell you the truth behind all of this, wasn't I? I'll be glad to oblige you, of course, but we ought to get moving first. What say I explain while we search for an exit? Time to get to work. bad. From what I've seen of your skills during that mess in the tavern and today's business, I can say you're really something. And my word ought to carry a fair bit of weight, considering my reputation as a warrior of unparalleled skill. Though of late, I've mostly been playing escort to spineless nobles. Turns out, as a sellsword proves himself, the list of those who can afford his services grows shorter and comes to be written in finer ink. Makes for a duller life, though I can't say I've any complaints about the weight of my pockets. Still, I hunger for a real battlefield, where a single misstep spells death. I crave the simplicity of it. There's naught else like it. The clashing of... I'd not say no to a fight with you. Let's have at it when I'm all healed up, eh? Mayhap, I'll not give you a choice in the matter. I'm not sure what's brought me here. I suppose I'll have a few drinks and hit the hay. That escort mission was a trap concocted entirely for your benefit, you know. It was supposed to give those responsible a means to incriminate you. But Augustin is no fool. He had his doubts about his summons to Vermin and hired me to watch over him in an unofficial capacity. So I looked into the cart that would be escorting him, and lo and behold, I found your name. But 'twasn't on the list of hired guards, oh no. Rather, your name was on the list of persons to be on guard for. In short, you had been called in to act the part of the culprit. Mark my words, if you'd carried on with them, Augustin would have been slain and you would have been held responsible. You'd not have stood a chance against all that if it hadn't been for me. Aye, methinks I've earned my pay this time, and then some. I protected my charge and got you away from the scene without your being branded a murderer and thrown in jail. Now all that remains is to escape this place. I expect we'll find a way out soon enough, if we only press on. Still, I've got to wonder where this craven plot came from, and what you did to warrant it. One thing's for certain, you must have powerful enemies in Vermin. But why? 'Tis not as though you're the arisen true. What? You are the arisen? Ha! 'Tis a small world indeed. You've piqued my interest even further, cuz I've no business here. Best I hit the road. Right, let's press on. Judging from the flow of air here, the exit can't be far. Well, this is a right awful place to be cut short. At least you made it out all right. Don't worry, cuz I'll be fine on my own. After all, I can't afford to die here. We haven't had ourselves a real bout yet. We'll see each other again. You can count on that. And when we do, you'd best be ready for the fight of your life.
We are reunited at last, Master. I do hope you encountered no trouble in the cave.
That's that, then.
Miss Trisha mentioned that her father resides in the Checkpoint rest town. Shall we pay him a visit, Master? Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
That's quite the drop.
Would be quite painful were we to fall.
No room for carelessness. Forgive me, but there's another matter I've been bursting to speak of. Namely, is your pack not overburdensome? You carry so much, I worry for your poor spine.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
I'm only glad to have proven my worth.
Shall we discuss tactics now or later?
Here, if you please. Travelling beyond the rift, I came upon a cave whose secrets you have yet to discover. 'Tis nearby. Shall I lead the way?
If we gather too much, our packs will grow heavy. But what's a bit of extra weight?
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
They come, I say.
I shan't let them harm you.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
Wolves! There!
It shall be done. I am here to aid you, Arisen. I grant your weapon a magical boon.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether it will be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
This really is fun, isn't it?
Some might find singing tedious.
Gather round, gather round!
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told, and I'd heard tell of a beggar, and by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be...
Gather round, gather round! Treat your ears!
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget, 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke from the moon to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he went, to behold and approach a knight as he slept.
This really is fun.
The figure was mammoth in size, tall enough to be blinded by the clouds in the skies. One thing was certain, should it walk upon land, no... Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? What would you of me? I'll have no trouble for... Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Good day to you.
Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth,